Golden Globes are only a precursor to the Academy Awards. That's right. Me and Weeks here are doing our mid-season awards here.
That's awesome.
Look at that shot. Here we go. So the Vezina Award, best goaltender right now in hockey. I wanted to go like outside the box, but how can you not pick Connor Hellebuyck? He leads in every single major category. I'm assuming he's your pick for the Vezina. That's a wrap. The envelope, please.
Goes to Connor Hellebuyck. Yes, goes to Connor Hellebuyck. He's been great. All these guys on the board have been outstanding, especially Logan Thompson in Washington and Jacob Markstrom right here in Philly. They've been amazing.
How about Blackwood, though, by the way? Plus 2,800. Like, that's, for a guy who's coming to Colorado, made an immediate impact, sub-2 goals against average, that bears watching.
7-1-1. Yeah, absolutely. 7-1-1. Mackenzie Blackwood's been outstanding since going to Colorado. Yeah. He's been exactly what they needed. Great, seamless fit so far. But as of now, the American, the Michigander, Connor Hellebuyck.
If you had to pick a runner-up, would you go Phil Gustafson, or you're still big on Logan Thompson?
Logan Thompson, 16-2-2.
Yeah.
For what LT is doing in the district, in the nation's capital, him and Charlie Lindgren. But, yeah, been amazing.
All right, I wish the Oscars, the Golden Globes, had like a category for Rookie of the Year, right? Calder. Most promising newcomer, they say, the Critics' Choice Awards. In this case, there's a few guys that really stand out. I'll still go with Matvei Michkov, who's second right now in the scoring race, but he's fallen a little bit weak. He's celebrating. He's actually caught him now. And Lane Hudson leads all rookies in points. It's kind of the big three of those guys. And then Wolfie at plus 6,000. I'm shocked. Those are good numbers. I would throw a flyer on Dustin Wolf, been great for Calgary, but it feels like a three-horse race. I'll go Michkov myself. How about you?
I love Michkov. Did his game yesterday. Big fan of Michkov. Love what he's bringing to the table. Lane Hudson as a D-man on pace to do what Chris Chelios did as a rookie. The great Chris Cheli. Hope everything's okay with you out there in Malibu, by the way, with your property out there and family. But if it comes down to it, Macklin Celebrini. I give him the slight edge. I give him the slight edge. He's absolutely electric. Youngest player to ever win the Hobey Baker last year at BU at 17 years old. And it looks like he's still playing college hockey now in the NHL. He's so fun to watch. So I give him a slight uptick over everybody else, but all four of them are deserving.
I asked Marty St. Louis about Lane Hudson. What impresses you most about his game? He said, what impresses you the most about his game? He turned it on me, and I go,
I can see Marty doing that.
Yeah, I go, well, you know, his offensive playmaking stellar. He goes, his defense is underrated. Defense is underappreciated. He goes, watch him more. His defense is pretty good, too. I said, all right, Marty, whatever you say. It's all good.
I like it.
All right, so the Jack Adams Award is the equivalent of Best Director. Brady Corbet won for The Brutalist at the Golden Globes on Sunday.
Brutalist was fire.
In this case, I'm going to go with Scott Arniel. Kingston guy. What he's doing the Winnipeg Jets, they've been fantastic. Arniel's on the board right now, 4th overall. I feel like you're going to lead Spencer Carberry, the young man. What is he, 35 years old, leading the Capitals right now, best team in hockey?
Yeah, I love your point for Scotty Arniel. John Hines. He's doing great work in Minnesota as well with their team.
And by the way, if Columbus gets in the playoffs, Dean Evison, those odds will go up.
For sure. His former club's playing well, and his new club is doing well. But for what Spencer Carberry's doing in the nation's capital, the Washington Capitals, the district, DMV, the whole thing, Capitol building, all the rest of it. For what he's done there with that group and what their group is doing en masse, the coaching staff, him, Mitch Love, everyone, the goalie coach, everybody, they just deserve a wealth of credit. Who saw the Washington Capitals being this good this year? They've been amazing. And all the offseason acquisitions from my man Logan Thompson to Jacob Chikrin, everybody, we can go up and down the list. I just love what they've done. Sonny Milano. I love what they're doing in Washington.
Giappani getting things done. It's been fun. All right. Hart Trophy. As always, got to leave the best one for last. The equivalent of Best Picture right now. I think it's Nathan McKinnon for me. He leads overall in points. McDavid's fallen off maybe a little bit. I know he leads in the odds right now, but he hasn't been the same McDavid, at least recently. Draisaitl, to me, has actually been the more prominent Oiler. Kaprizov would have been my pick weeks. If you asked me before the calendar turned to 2025, like a month ago, I'm like, Kirill the Thrill.
Locked.
I kind of like seeing a goalie in the top 5. Can't see it happening. I'll go McKinnon. You?
I had Kaprizov until the injury. At this point, I'm going to say Leon Draisaitl. And it's no knock, because all those guys are deserving. They know I tell them all that the same way. But what Draisaitl's doing alongside the best player in the world. And Draisaitl's already won a league MVP.
Correct.
So let's keep that in mind. He's already a Hart Trophy winner. I give it to him by a whisker. Right now.
It's a very competitive race. Because as you see, it can make a case for all those guys.
Of course. That speaks to the levels that we have in the league right now in terms of great elite players.
What would it take for Hellebuyck to win? I mean, I can't see a goalie winning the Hart. I mean, Jose Theodore did it years ago.
Jose Theodore did it 0-2. I would say if Hellebuyck he's at 5 shutouts now. Let's see if he gets 10 this season. That tilts things in his favor.
Like if he just goes on a crazy
if he gets
run.
10, 5 more. If he gets 5 more. And they're hard to come by, believe me. My season high was 6. They're hard to come by. They're really hard to come by. But if he's at 5 now, if he can get 10, it tilts heavily in his favor, I think.
That's a good barometer. Okay.